Right, so I wanted to touch on a couple things, but there's one thing actually that's kind of interesting. On Saturday, 1 in the morning.
What we got?
Logan Paul, Mike Tyson. I need to know opinions. Like, come on, what?
I don't know. Clearly I want Tyson to win.
58-year-old man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I think Tyson is one of the best fighters of all time, but he's nearly 60.
Yeah.
Now, Jake Paul, hate him, actually quite a good fighter, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, from what I haven't watched a lot of his fights.
He fought a lot of nobodies, but he's knocking them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
know to knock someone out, you got to hit him on the bottom, hit him certain place like that with a bit of force to take him out. You know, I'm not saying that he's got
it could be rigged.
I think if anything, it's probably contractually rigged. It's probably a bit of a pantomime, a bit of a show. We've seen that happen in boxing quite a few times before. This is Netflix. It won't surprise me if they've got the punches down to a routine. So
do we want to see Tyson humiliated like that? Is it worth the risk?
I'm going to go with a hell to the no.
This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio.
Right, this is the part of the show that we've been looking forward to.
What?
I have Jonny Steele from the Scribes in the building.
Yeah, back for the first time, baby.
yeah. And it's been a wicked show. It's a pleasure having you in the building, bro. Always one of the funniest guests I have on the show. Absolutely love it.
But only when I say I'm the best rapper, apparently.
Oh, we're going straight into that.
That's fine.
All right, man's on smoke.
I say that I'm the best rapper in Bristol, and all of a sudden, you know what? Nah, that guy's funny though. That guy's funny. What do you mean? What do you mean that guy? It's always jokes. Always jokes when they come up in the radio, no? So like, yeah. Because you say outlandish things. Like outlandish things.
What? Like you're the best rapper.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. Name.
I'm a rapper, you know.
Name 20.
I'm trying to make this impartial, yeah. I'm not going to.
No, that's fine. Just keep it for now. That's right.
Do you know what? I from an honest perspective, everything, jokes aside and everything like that, because I actually think you're a very good rapper, yeah. I would not stand for this if I didn't think you were, and I would go but look, do you know what?
I'm glad that there's video for this because he's managed to do this with a straight face.
Yeah. Now, honestly, look, the whole thing about and I know you're saying it's a joke and everything like that, but I think everybody as a rapper, you got to believe to some extent you're the best, right?
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Where's delusion?
I don't believe anyone who thinks otherwise.
Yeah.
Else, why are you doing it? If you don't believe that you're the best, or you are not bringing something new to the table, why are you doing it?
Yeah, just let someone else do it.
It is absolutely.
You know,
there are plenty of people here that are willing to take this crowd from you.
Yeah. So on that note, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. But I'm the best rapper in Bristol. It's official.
I don't have the DMX feature, so at this moment in time, I'm going to let you have this. I
haven't even told you what the next feature is, have I?
Oh no. Ooh. If it's a secret, this a live announcement that we have here.
It's not out yet, and I don't want to jinx anything. But
but jinx.
He said it on his interview, so I can announce it. But I got one with Busta Rhymes coming out next. So.
What? What? This official Busta Rhymes. This isn't
official.
This isn't like like a guy that just kind of looks like Busted Rhymes. This is like order from Timu. You know what I mean? This is a Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rims.
We had an OnlyFans conversation last time when
I was going to ask you how it's going now because I know in lockdown,
Busta Rims.
a lot of Busta Rims. Look, your features don't define you unless we're on about like modeling. And then your features really are everything.
So, Busta Rhymes is what we're saying.
Yeah.
What?
Now
how did this come about?
A Lone Star again. I'm not going to beat around the bush. It was
okay.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's got his thumbs in some very interesting pies.
Okay.
Musically. yeah. Now, on the real, I'd done that last song, the DMX one. I think I'd done such a good job. He was like, bro, your team now, I've got this coming up, I've got this. Would you be interested in that? He said, Busta Rhymes, my jaw hit the desk, I nearly fell over, and I said, yeah.
Oh, maybe, I guess.
You know, but, Yeah, it was an honour.
That's wicked.
Of course, I was going to. And everyone who's heard the track, I can show you in a minute, actually. I just can't play it because it's not out yet. It's actually really good. It's called Hungry.
When you run in these circles, you get official listening. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I mean, I was honoured to. So the DMX one that we'd done was on the playlist. This is DMX thing, and it shows up on his new releases and everything like that. My views went skadoof like that when it came out, and now I'm not famous again. They're there for DMX, you know. I think, you know, like, this is how you get out and establish to these people, and you get, you know, you have to get amongst it and be amongst the pigeons, I think, you know what I mean?
Because you got people out there now getting a slight introduction into Bristol people, and then sometimes good things happen to good people.
People might get to hear you eventually.
I'm joking. You know, it's called the trickle-down effect, okay? It's not just economics, it also works with features too, and I like that. It's a good look for Bristol, good look for everybody.
It's, you know, I think it goes to show that if you put your heart into something, you stick at something for long enough, and stick it out, good things do happen, you know? And I think this is it. And people are only people, you know. I think there's procedures and stuff. You know, it's like the other day I was with Skinny Man. Skinny Man was, I remember being 14 years old in my friend Peter's house, just listening to it on repeat, you know, like smoking out the window, thinking we're bad and that. And next thing, though, like, we're there, man's 50th birthday party, and he's buying me drinks and stuff. It's funny how the world works, you know. But this is an interview about you.
I mean, it goes both ways. It's fine. It's fine.
No, thank you. Though. Should we just swap seats then?
But we can do. I don't think you want that.
Nah,
you're gonna think one. But if I on the chair, you don't want an interview with me, I will expose. We're not ready for that.
Yeah.
You know that. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's what people need to hear, and it's what people.
If you had to expose one thing, let's expose it. Let's do it.
Okay.
No, expose it. 4.5 for that moment.
No, I've done worse for less. Whatever it is, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. We don't do things that we're not completely proud of.
If you had to expose one industry thing, then what would you expose?
Industry thing, or I suppose, or maybe misconceptions. Because a lot of things in UK hip hop at the moment, it's a lot different between performances, which I do a lot of, and playing shows like in Bristol. Now, what's a brilliant thing at the moment is that there are a lot of young girls coming up that are wanting to get into hip hop. And what's interesting is that we've now reached an age where we're a lot older, a lot more mature, and the difference I find a lot for me personally are in live shows.
Right.
And what's tricky is that you have now a new generation of people coming up, but they're not used to doing live shows.
Yes.
They don't know how to do it properly.
No live experience whatsoever.
So you will have things like you'll have streams and you'll have views, which is brilliant. And I love hip hop personally. It doesn't need to just be like boom bap or old school hip or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's a means of expression. People need to be able to have that. I think that for as long as you can get a message out, that you know there are different ways to express yourself, hip hop is great for that. If you can't rap, you can beatbox. If you can't beatbox, you can break dance. You can't break dance, you can DJ. You can't DJ, you got graffiti, you got all of that.
These kids can't do none of that stuff. They can barely rap. What do you mean, right? Yeah.
I can't do none of that. But
you got mates who can, and you've associated yourself around certain people. You know, like, I've got a man for that.
But that's the important thing. The main thing that there is a way that they can express themselves, and the same thing that when we talked about before, like mental health, it's important to be able to have a vehicle to be able to get a message out there, regardless, which is great. But when it comes to performances, UK hip hop is more of an older person's thing at the moment.
Yes.
But the performances we still got, and that's what we still need to catch up on.
So what you're exposing is you're saying that younger generations suck at live performances.
Oh, not just live performance, just life. No, it's but give them time. It's fine. It's fine.
They need good mentors and good role models and sort of thing. But now, let me show you this. I think so. We come from an era when you had to perform live. You didn't have the opportunity to be online. I think, you know, like YouTube sort of things come along later. You built your whole reputation most of the time off of live performances. You know, from actually being out there. So
jump in a cipher and prove yourself. And if you can't, you get out.
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
Jonny Steele. Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, we got to we do a lot of live shows. You know, I'm in a group called The Scribes, and we do lots of hip hop shows across the UK essentially, and it's dope. But there are lots of not up and comers, but ones who are looking to get out and perfect their craft, which is great. So people have come up. We've had peer support like Kai Benji, We had Joash, even people like Manx and stuff, like people that'll come and see us playing different places to get that experience.
Yes.
And so learning how to interact with crowds and how to do crowd work, show work, things like that.
Yeah. I mean, like Kai Benji and Joash are both really good, you know.
Yeah.
They're two of the youngest that I think are really, really on that stage stuff.
Talented, very, very talented, and they, like the way that they've come up with that are willing to go out and get it as well. I think is promising, and so I think the difference is now it separates them from the other younger ones,
right?
Because some of the music there is wicked. I can't spit like these kids can spit now. I was terrible when I started. And don't me wrong, it's been up until a few years.
You never had said programs in your bedroom for free on a computer.
No, we had Music 2000. We had Hip Hop EJ.
Yeah, and my first song was from MTV Music Generator.
Boom.
You see it there. So like, the levels have changed and the access has changed. You know what I mean?
But they can make a lot of great music now. But be able to sharpen the tools and go out and do it in front of people, or know how to just jump on any beat they're uncomfortable around different genres, different styles.
I think versatility is something that comes from embarrassing yourself on stage probably like 30 times and then realizing that you've got to step it up and that you've got to do that. But also I think as I say, we used to turn up at an event and you'd have to jump on the mic and it could be drum and bass, it could be this, it could be that, you know what I mean? You'd have to have bars for all of it, otherwise you're done.
It's a mic, use it or get out.
See there. Right, so I wanted to touch on a couple things, but there's one thing actually it's kind of interesting. On Saturday 1 in the morning.
What we got?
Logan Paul, Mike Tyson. I need to know opinions. Like, come on, what?
I don't know. Clearly I want Tyson to win.
58-year-old man.
Yeah.
Now, I think Tyson is one of the best fighters of all time, but he's nearly 60.
Yeah.
Now, Jake Paul, hate him, actually quite a good fighter, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, from what I haven't watched a lot of his fights.
He fought a lot of nobodies, but he's knocking them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
know to knock someone out, you got to hit him on the bottom, hit in certain place like that with a bit of force to take him out. You know, I'm not saying that he's got
it could be rigged.
I think if anything, it's probably contractually rigged. It's probably a bit of a pantomime, a bit of a show. We've seen that happen in boxing quite a few times before. This is Netflix. It won't surprise me if they've got the punches down to a routine. So
do we want to see Tyson humiliated like that? Is it worth the risk?
I'm gonna go with a hell to the no. However, I think he's getting like millions off of this, and it's probably his biggest money fight that he's ever had, I guess. So,
okay.
Yeah. So I don't want him humiliated, but at the same time, how humiliated can you get as long as you got like that much money? So.
Well, that's it. I think no matter as long as it's not like a quick kill for him, for Logan Paul, then I think he might do all right. Yeah. But anything other than that, if we get KO from Tyson. I do what I want to see. I want to see Tyson wipe the floor with him, no question. Yes,
if I have to do a contract, I'd say, well, the contracts are, you're getting knocked out. Yeah, you've got 1 round to defend yourself. If not, second round, you've got to pretend you're knocked out. But nice, just go sleep for a bit, lie down, it's all good.
Yeah, I think like once the contracted fight is over, I think we gotta then worry about the repercussions. Yeah, because once the fight's over, Tyson can still come for you.
Yeah. I mean, he's a bit loose-minded. That won't be the first time.
He's better now because he's got his gummies. He's got his edibles empire.
Eat your children, bro.
That's the thing. Like fighting with Mike Tyson didn't stop in the ring back in the day. Yeah. So is that going to happen now? Fingers crossed it doesn't. Let's be honest. We need a. Are you not entertained? Yeah. Finish him.
So if you had to put money on it now, quick, Tyson or Jake Paul?
Oh no! Don't make me do that.
You're gonna either lose £1 million or win £1 million. You just got to. You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
I got £1 million to spare. Tyson. If I'm betting $1 million,
I agree with you. I don't think there's another bet. Even if he loses, you should not be betting against Tyson.
No, I can't do it too much.
Right, so anyway, so we got like 1 minute, 2 minutes left. Come on, bro. It's
Tyson!
My bro's in the building. I knew we was going to have a fun chat about stuff. But basically, look, describes...
Punching people in the face.
It's more important than anything else, right? It's science, right?
It's a bond.
It brings us together, right? Yeah. But what also brings us together is music, and he's one of the best.
I rap
one of the best rappers in Bristol.
That's what I do.
Nah, he's also is. The Scribes are on tour everywhere. Where can they see you next?
We're playing places. I mean, we're gonna find out. We've just been announced. On Thursday, we are playing at the Guildhall in Gloucester, supporting Herbalizer.
Come on, yeah.
Which is nice. But upcoming dates, we've got we've got a mix between the Scribes and got the Scribes Boombox. Yes. All right, so the Scribes Boombox, that you can find them on the 22nd of November in Bargen and Pewsey. You got Swansea Visit. On the 23rd, which is always nice.
Yeah, the Swansea gang.
Yeah, Apple and Parrot in Torquay. Of course, in the Torquay. Why wouldn't you?
Hey.
You like Chavs Fighting and Spice. You love that. It's actually, let me just go off on these places. Right. Barnstable, Junction 27 is going to be able to Citizen Nugs. We've got, you can go down like Exeter and Southwest. We've got Freeman's right down there, who also got a new track out with J-Man as well recently. Some good stuff. I'm going to shout my people. Salisbury, playing them. Salisbury runs to Ballsbury, not Salisbury. That would be stupid. That is in December the 6th. We got the Preston Gate in Bude. That is on the 13th. And we've got Suburban Southampton on the 14th of December. Again, you're going to catch us around. Like, basically, if you want to see the Scribes, hit me up, and I'm going to shout at you for a bit, right? And you're going to be intimidated, sure, but you're going to tell your friends that you had a good time. That sounds a lot more abusive than it should, but it is what it is at this point. Yeah.
Stockholm Syndrome, I believe that's called.
Yeah, it's kind of a relationship. And we've got a lot of festivals and that coming up next year, but that's it. At the moment we are also celebrating I believe 25 years of THTC.
Yeah,
the club which I am sponsored.
They used to sponsor Don't Flop back in the day as well. So.
But it all comes full circle.
Right, I've just noticed we got 5 seconds to the advert, right?
What?
Ujima. We're going to go to the adverts afterwards. It's the live performance part. If there's anything else, we'll stick on the end of that. We'll be back after this.
Let's show some people.